Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. And in this video I'm going to be showing you my spending progress for the month of January. Last time I did this video, it was for the month of December, and I was using a lot of excuses because I had spent over $1,000 in non-essential expenses and I was ashamed of it. And so I really wanted to focus January on recovering financially from the spending that I did in December, and here are my results. So in just looking at the numbers, I can tell you that I'm a lot more pleased for the month of January than I was for December. Saved a lot of cash. So in December I had this weird miscellaneous category, and that had, like, you know, a few clothing items that I bought for my mom, and then I treated my family to Starbucks and went to IHOP a few times. I guess I would consider it to be entertainment for the family, like hosting entertainment, and I was able to cut that category completely out. Saved $170.32. So that right there already allowed me to save money. Without the agony of having to have that extra category, it already put me ahead of the game. So I was feeling pretty good about January going forward. My bills and utilities were pretty much the same. The only difference, I guess, is that my power bill was a little bit higher for January, but like maybe by $2 or so. But I don't factor those numbers into my totals anyway because they're expected to come out of my check. So those don't really even matter. They were paid. That's really all that matters, right? So then when we get to other, or miscellaneous as I called it in January, there was quite a difference in the amount of money that I spent. In December, I spent a whopping $372.39 in the category of other. And then in January, I spent $229.50. And I mean, it's a pretty big difference. I guess the main thing is that I didn't eat out as much. I still ate out, but just not as much. And I don't know, in December, you know, I was so busy setting up my sinking fund and getting things ready. We were being audited at the time at work, so I was stressed. So anytime I got to eat, I didn't want to cook, so I just bought things. Whereas in January, I was less stressed, so didn't really stress spend. I would say the biggest difference, besides slashing a whole category, was in my Zelle transfers. In December, I spent a lot of money transferring funds to Patrick. It was almost $400, $390 and some change to be exact. And I really tried to avoid using Zelle that much this past month, just because it's really hard to keep track of your spending when you're just sending it through, you know, your iPhone. I find that when you're more accountable for your money, it's easier to track it, and then when you think about what you're about to spend or send, it helps you not do it. And in January, I spent $47 transferring money through Zelle. So that's a huge decrease, and that definitely played a part. Now for groceries, there really wasn't that much of a difference. I mean, the only difference really is that I only went to Mariano's this past month, whereas in December I went to Mariano's and Jewel. I didn't really spend that much less last month on groceries than I did in December. In December, I spent $167.32 on groceries, whereas in January, I spent $115.84 on groceries. I mean, I guess it's kind of a difference. Any type of change really adds up when it comes to budgets, so I'll take it. So let's talk grand totals. For the month of December, I had 4 totals that added up to this whopping $1,100. Not including bills and utilities, I had the category of other that added up to $372.39. And then I had that miscellaneous category that added up to $170.32. And then Zelle added up to $390. And then groceries was $167.32. And that all added up to a whopping $1,100.03 in non-essential expenses, which pained me because if I didn't spend that much, I could have used that towards loans. And, you know, I would have loved to have spent an extra $1,100 on loans, but life isn't always fair, right? Whereas for January, Zelle came out to be $47, groceries were $115.84, and then miscellaneous was $229.50 for a total of $392.34. So as you can see, that is a 65% difference in money that I spent in December versus January, and that also allowed me to spend $1,300 towards my large interest loan. And that's just, to me, that's incredible. I mean, I'll be glad when I don't have to spend that much money on loans, but for now I will take it because I only have $1,300 left until that loan is completely gone. So to me, this is game changing. And if I hadn't spent $1,000 in December, this loan would be almost gone already. Like, it would be gone basically. So I'm looking towards getting rid of that big loan by the end of February, and I might take you guys on that journey with me and show you my last payment. To me, it's a little bit emotional just because I hate debt, and getting rid of one that's going to free up so much income, and it's going to give me so much more freedom and help me tackle the bigger loan. I'm ecstatic, and I can't wait. So I might tag you guys along with me for that last payment. That's how I spent 65% less cash in the month of January versus December. For February, I mean, I hope I can keep it the same, if not lower. I'm not really trying to see how low I can get my expenses. I would say that what I did was pretty darn good and pretty realistic, but I would definitely keep you guys on this journey with me so that you can see how I'm spending my money, where I'm allocating it, and maybe you guys can give me some tips on how to spend less money in which category. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys think, and I will be down there answering any questions. And also check me out on Pinterest because our community there is growing fast, and be on the lookout for my blog that is going to be launching by the end of February. That's the end of my video, and thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next week with another video.